Hi guys. So I read the Genesis and I'm almost finished the Bible, and I really wanted to share with you my thoughts. I'm quite concerned, to be honest. I have few questions. Forgive me, I may read. It took me a while to put it all together. I don't want to forget anything, even though I'm sure I forgot something. But I start from a simple questions. First of all, how is it okay for any human being to accept that good, kind, compassionate souls who have spent their lives helping others will burn in hell? Just because they didn't accept Jesus as God. Imagine a monk who loves Jesus as a teacher. I love Jesus, by the way. Don't get me wrong. Who sees his wisdom and follows his examples, most probably from the Gospel of Thomas. But he doesn't accept Jesus as God. That monk does more good than most, yet he damned. How is it justice? How is it okay that someone else, like Jesus, dies for your sins and robs you of the responsibility you must have to grow? I would not like anybody die for my sins. They belong to me only. I want to be responsible. If a parent always takes the blame for the child's mistakes, the child will never learn anything. That's us. Stunted. Dodging accountabilities. Because, Jesus paid it all. How is it fair that your good deeds means nothing? Absolutely nothing. While people who have done evil, hurt others, and spread misery get a free pass to heaven just because they believed Jesus is God and Savior. How is it acceptable that the chosen ones in the Bible owned slaves and used them however they wanted? Take Abraham. He has slaves, and he handed his servant Hagar over to bear him a child, like she was property, not a person. No free will for her. How is it okay that he pushed his wife Sarah into Pharaoh's bed because he's scared he could be killed, as Sarah was beautiful? He didn't just let her sleep with another man to save his skin. He walked away with wealth and land and more slaves as the reward. That's not fear. That's exploitation. Where was God when this happened? Why did Pharaoh get punished with plagues when he didn't even know Sarah was Abraham's wife? How do you call it fair? I'm curious. And Jesus, the Son of God, how is it okay that he walked around bragging about God's love towards him, acting like he's above everybody else? He claimed to know everything, then got angry when people didn't have the same knowledge they were never given before Jesus came to earth. He said, don't judge. Well, yet he judged everyone, calling people fools, hypocrites, Satan. How is it acceptable for the Son of God to be so arrogant so condescending to people struggling in the dark while he held the light. He is divine. Shouldn't he have more patience, more grace? And how is it okay that God chose one nation and abandoned the rest? What about everyone else, born outside that circle, who never heard the right story? Are they all going to hell? Are they just collateral damage in God's favoritism? And the tree of knowledge. Jesus said that truth will set us free. Well, the tree of knowledge actually had the truth that Adam and Eve needed to grow. And why would God even try to hide the truth? The truth is the truth. It has to be open. Don't you think Adam and Eve were already aware what evil is, simply because they got tricked? I don't think they would be able to get tricked if they never knew evil. It was already there within them because we are born balanced. Why no one thinks about this? People swallow Bible whole. No questions asked. Don't you dare ask questions. Don't you dare know yourself. Why? God gave you all of this to know yourself, to use it. He makes no mistakes. Whatever you have within you is for you to develop and to know. These teachings makes us hate and disrespect anyone who sees religion differently, calling them heretics, sinners, doomed. Not cool. Where is love? Where is acceptance? Where is forgiveness? It divides us into chosen and damned, turning us against each other clearly. It breeds arrogance. People use those chosen one examples. They are terrible. People strutting around, claiming they are saved, while good folks burn. It blinds us to our true nature, our shared humanity. It's not just a division, it's a poison. It lets people excuse their cruelty, their laziness, their hypocrisy, because Jesus saved. No effort required, right? It's a system that rewards beliefs over action, power over humility, and blind loyalty, I would say obedience too, over reason. Look at the world. Evil is thriving because some think they are above the rest, untouchable, chosen. Wars ignites, compassion dies. All because of the stories we've been fed. We are not growing. We are shrinking into petty, judgmental shells of what we could be. The Bible is not guiding us towards love and unity. It's a weapon wielded by people of power to control us, to keep us fighting, to stop us from questioning. Don't you dare. Jesus' real message is love, truth, and freedom of mind, which got buried under a layer of dogma written decades later by men with agendas. It was written by humans. After many years, Jesus died. Why to wait? To alter his teachings, to let us feel small, unworthy, sinful. We are not small, we are not unworthy, and we are not sinful. Flooded? Hell yes! But that's okay, take responsibility. Take responsibility for your own flaws. No one must save you. Do it yourself. I really believe we need to wake up. We need to stop waiting for somebody to save us or believe that somebody already saved us. So we are basically on the, safe side, so we can go ahead and be arrogant and act inappropriately and be basically shitty human beings. But we can do better. We can do better. I do believe we still can do better if we know ourselves. If we trust our heart, because our hearts are not deceitful. It's a lie. If you listen to your heart, you will understand why am I so concerned about the humanity right now. About our disability to actually think. Think. Sounds easy, right? But people don't think. Guys, we have to wake up. Look around. Heart is not deceitful. Your eyes deceitful. Your ears deceitful. Your thoughts deceitful. And by the way, nobody's sitting on your shoulder. Your thoughts belongs to you, and you must take responsibility for them. You have to work on yourself to be better, to be a human being. Know yourself, take responsibility. We are all in this together. No favorites, no chosen, just us. Thank you.